And he posted on Twitter that this is a 3-part investigation. So this is right now just part 1. I'm just waiting for all 3 parts to drop, and then I just get to have like a full cinematic experience as opposed to just waiting on bated breath for part 2 and then 3. God, I'm so happy for CoffeeZilla though. Like, this is blown up so huge for him, and he's gone up, I think, 150,000 subs in the 3 days this has been up. That's so nice to see. Absolutely deserved. I do wonder if Logan Paul's going to address it. I feel like he has to. Like, this is just too big to kind of ignore. Thanks to resub Grundle and Sintreco. And Dreesery. He won't, you don't think? I don't know. Maybe you're right. He never really does address any of the like the big drama stuff around him. Maybe he will just pretend it's not happening. You called him coffee time at first? Oh, I couldn't be more embarrassed, I know. What was the scam? It's a crypto zoo. It's right there in the description too. It was a big crypto project Logan was going whole hog on, at least for a little while. And then it just kind of vanished without a trace. You're really not gonna watch it now? Like I said, I'm waiting for all 3 parts, and then I just get to have a full cinematic experience, kick back with the popcorn, watch CoffeeZilla go to work. You finish Slippin' Jimmy. No, man, I'm not a fucking idiot. Why would I have watched Slippin' Jimmy? You're talking about the cartoon, right? This is apparently a disaster. Like an absolute disaster. I also hate the art style. I can't stand this style. What is this? This was a Better Call Saul spinoff. And man, what a piece of shit. I watched the trailer and that's all I needed to see. Looks like Big Mouth. Yeah, everything is starting to look like Big Mouth. It's the cheapest and fastest animation. So everything's going that way and it's really frustrating. There's the resub Eli, Dub, and the Prime Mist. You sound like Martin Scorsese talking about Marvel. Hey, I will die on that hill. I think Big Mouth and all shows like Big Mouth are the worst thing to ever happen to animation. They're not only extremely ugly, they're extremely fucking lazy, and they are unwatchably bad. I will scream that from the mountaintops. Thanks a resub pain. BoJack's good though. I would know, what a disservice to BoJack. You really think BoJack looks at all like this? I don't think so. I don't think it's even close. BoJack looks terrible. Okay, you can talk about like the prettiness of its art style. That's fine, but to compare it to like the Big Mouth style, I think is very dishonest. For BoJack in particular, I think the griminess of its art style like helps complement the tone of the show, but that's just me. You can find it ugly all you want. That's totally a fine, fair critique. But to compare it to like Big Mouth style, I think is just wrong. I've watched Inside Job. Heard of it, haven't seen it. No, Slippin' Jimmy's out, right? The show fully came out. It's not like it's coming. Came out earlier this year. Here was the trailer. Thanks a Prime Uncle. And the resub. Tupac.
Hey, fellas. You seen Marco around?
Marco ain't coming. He got a little sidetracked.
Wait, what? Did I watch what? It's fucking terrible. I don't want to finish the trailer. I already watched the trailer on stream at one point. It's just bad. It just looks terrible. I don't know why they greenlit this. Thanks to give Subvasto. The animation looks like College Humor animation. Yeah, I guess kinda. Who is Slippin' Jimmy even for? That's what I said when we first watched this. Like, it's not like kids are super into Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. So I don't think it's going to be geared at kids. But it also has a very childlike tone to it. Like, it's not like an adult animation. It's very childish. So, like, I don't know who the audience was. Teenagers? I guess maybe. More like Better Call My Nuts and Wiener. Nice. Thanks to Prime Uncle. Looks like it aired on Quibi. Any reference to Quibi gets at least a little bit of a nod from me. Shit's a deep cut. The fuck is Quibi? It's so beautiful seeing no one remember Quibi. This only existed... We watched the whole video on it, but I think this only existed for like a year. If that. And it got like billions of dollars pumped into it, and they had so many big celebrity names attached to it. It was basically supposed to be a platform where it had like shorter form content from celebrities, but with a production value of like a full movie. So they had one thing on Quibi with was it Chris Hemsworth? I don't remember now. Damn, I don't remember. It was a huge name. And that was like supposed to be the whole selling point. You get to watch these really high quality, more shorter form content. Oh, it was Liam Hemsworth. Thanks to the resub Midkoi and the Prime owning. And the resub Voodoo. Or Voodoo. Anna Kendrick had a show on it too, did she? Yeah, they had a lot. They had so much. They put a ton into it, and it crashed and burned instantly. Thanks to the Prime, or the bits of Dirk. The infamous Reddit vagina spammer. No, I don't know who the fuck that is. Thanks to resub Nick. It's because of COVID that it flopped. Oh, that's some cope. Were you one of the shareholders or something? No, this shit was dead on arrival, really. There was no interest from, like, the majority of people. It was just kind of like a misguided platform that didn't really know what its niche would be or what its audience wanted. I'm sure COVID didn't help, but I don't think that's the sole reason for its downfall. Wouldn't COVID have helped? No, because like I said, their whole thing was like big quality, like high quality, expensive productions, like vertical, short form productions. And since COVID was shutting down productions, they couldn't pump those out. So COVID wouldn't have helped them with creating content. So that would have absolutely been a bit of a hindrance, I imagine. Made a platform for a product no one is interested in. Yep, that was kind of just a big issue. Like, who the fuck wants to see a 30-minute Liam Hemsworth vertical video movie? Like, is this one of those things where it's like no, there's no real audience for it. Thanks a resub, Matthew and Flacco. Let me see if the boys are ready. You can text Matt. Dark and Darker. Yeah, I'll do more Dark and Darker tonight, probably. We'll see. But yeah, I really enjoyed Dark and Darker. Invincible Season 2 is confirmed for 2023. Let's go. Is Dark and Darker free? It is. This sounds like an ad, but it is free. I thought it was supposed to be like a paid thing, but I guess they're doing free open alphas, which was cool. Is the resub Kamalikos? It's only free till Friday? Oh, wait, then they're charging? Thanks to the Bits Flux in Tier 1. Watermelon. Oh, free just because it's still the playtest. Yeah, but a lot of games charge even for the playtest. So I was still surprised. Thanks to resub Glenny. Oh, it's free till Friday because that's when the playtest ends. I see what you're saying. Thanks to the resub. Sylvan. What you got planned for us? Matt said it'll be ready in just a couple minutes, so we're gonna grind a bit, and then I'll probably take a break, work out, eat, come back, and do Dark and Darker. Maybe even raids. We'll see. That's the plan. After stream, though, got some exciting stuff we're doing. Filming the most recent music video. Working on it. Hopefully that'll be out before the end of the month. He's a tier 1 Danny. Why not just say end of the year? Yeah, I don't know. I could have just said end of the year, I guess. He's a tier 1 in bomber. Thanks to resub Josie. Is it just me, or does time seem to go faster the older I get? That's like the most well accepted truth there is to getting older. I read a good explanation for it, or actually, maybe I heard it. Maybe it was Andrew who said it. I don't recall. But the reason time seems to go faster the older you get is because now you have more time under your belt. The reason things seem slower as a kid is because, like, take for example, you're 8 years old. A year is already a huge chunk of your life that you've been alive. So that seems a lot longer to you. So it's just relative. Now I'm 28, and a year is like, shit, that's nothing. Time is relative. Yep. Vsauce went deep on this. Oh, did he? I didn't see that episode. Maybe that's where it came from then. He's a prime B man. Also, you get more sleepy and tired, no more energy for games. No, that's definitely a youth thing. I can't sleep for shit now. The older I get, the less tired I get. I can't recall the last time where, like, sometimes I get tired towards the end of stream, but the second I turn stream off, I can't fucking sleep. Like, I am almost never tired by the time I'm about to lie into bed. I just am never fucking tired. He's a prime berry. Need to do cardio? I do. I've been really doing a lot of cardio recently for that reason. I thought it helped wear me out. I do a ton of weightlifting, but that's not like huge cardio or anything. So I've been like actually doing real cardio, like cycling and shit. And it's still just not making me tired. Okay, I'm gonna take a piss real quick, fill up my water. Matt said he's ready, so when I come back, we'll start the grind. Give me 2 seconds.